what trends do you see in the market that the sales leaders and business leaders need to be aware of and adjust their response strategy?
The trend we are noticing of late, Gerhard, was a complete alignment within the go-to-market teams. They wanted to speak a unified voice, one voice from an organization. Even as we started, talking to CIOs, where they're also saying their guidance to the CROs and CMOs is, hey, don't put the message they think is right. It has to be approved by the subject matter experts so that they are not taking any chance or risking. So we did a study where companies who wanting to adopt a strategic response management system and fully adopt it, the win rate between these two companies who have not fully adopted versus fully adopted, it is staggering 16% difference.
Wow.
That 16% difference translated to over 35% of revenue bookings. The extra 16% they're winning is contributing to the extra 35% of the revenue these companies are using.
How do companies scale their team, their go-to-market team with responsive?
One of the key pillars is content accessibility. You may be putting your proposal teams or your bid management team may be putting all their effort in curating the content. Responsive helps that content to be accessible. If you're preparing a PowerPoint deck, if you're a seller trying to prepare a PowerPoint deck, we have an integration with PowerPoint. You can access that content. We have an integration with your email, or you may be, interacting on a communication platform like Slack, Teams. We have an integration with those. So basically, what does these kind of different kinds of integration does? It helps you to access the centralized content that you have in Responsive in many different systems that you are accessing on a day-to-day basis. Our goal is to make sure the content is accessible anywhere the sellers are there so that they don't need to start drafting the answer from scratch and think, I have to draft a content. No, the content is already there. But how do they, give them that content where they are? Not they go hunt for that content. So that is where you can scale. Responsive's platform allows our customers to integrate with multiple systems. Their sellers, their go-to-market teams are there so that they are accessing the most accurate content that is approved by the so-called subject matter expert within an organization. They are not taking any chance.
So you're compressing the time from the traditional old school 2 or 3 weeks to 2 or 3 hours.
You're absolutely right. It's not only compressing the time. Look at the employee morale of that so that they don't need to worry about, I have to spend a weekend. Because as a product manager, if I have a technology that allows me to update as soon as I make a product update in a centralized place so that every seller accesses place where I'm updating it. The second bullet comes in what I call it as helps you to mitigate risk. You are not putting an inconsistent message to the wild. You are not miscommunicating. And fundamentally, these two things, employee morality increase and helping you to mitigate risk, leads to what I'm calling it as accelerating your revenue, accelerating your growth. So those are three value propositions that we offer to our customers: increase employee morality, help them mitigate risk, and fundamentally accelerate growth.
What's next for Responsive.io?
We are on a mission to build the world's most powerful information exchange platform so that the information can be exchanged seamlessly without sending it in a standalone document. So that's the future we are seeing, especially with the AI, now that we are seeing a huge opportunity to streamline that whole process, so that the prospects don't have to send, a Word document or Excel document in an email. Instead, can they send in a portal? When the sellers receive that portal and they are already have all those content, can it be automatically populated as quickly as possible with the most accurate current information? Everything is consistent. You don't need to worry about all those, minuscule things that people are spending way more time in these days.
You almost have like a sales office in the cloud.
Exactly.
Anybody who wants to be more strategic with proposals and win and more proposals and accelerate sales, head over to responsive.io. Thank you, Ganesh.
Thank you, Gerhard. Again, like I said, it's an honor to be on the show. I appreciate the opportunity.